Hi everyone. Oh, sevens. Let me put on the music. Let me put on the music and we can get started with what I needed to say. Welcome as everyone who's coming in. Is everything set up? No. Yes. Now it is. Okay, welcome. I saw quite a couple of people come in, and by come in I mean they were waiting. Oh, sevens, welcome. Come in. I have story time for you guys. Especially if you weren't here yesterday, or maybe you walked away from your computer yesterday and then all of a sudden stream ended so you didn't know what was going on. Yeah, so we have story time first. And then we're gonna talk about what happened. Yeah. And then we're gonna talk about things that are happening going forward. And I also need to put my foot down because yesterday was a little bit, genuinely, it was too out of hand. So we're gonna go over things bit by bit. If you agree with certain things I say, great. If you don't agree with certain things that I have to say and tell you guys, then you can leave. But what happened? Firstly, good morning Peacock. Welcome 07s. I know I started quite early too, but again, I saw quite a couple of people waiting in the room, and then I see other people are saying, I don't know what happened yesterday, I need to know. I hate that sort of rhetoric, by the way, but I was also like, that's kind of interesting, because it seems like when I wrote my little message yesterday too, some of you guys probably thought that I was sick or something, but the answer was no. Some people took yesterday a little bit too far, and I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and be, played around with and have rules broken, so I'm out. What does that mean? Let me inform you of what happened yesterday. Some of it I have to take accountability for. Some of it, y'all went too far. So, and by y'all, I'm not gonna name drop any names, or maybe I will. I don't know yet if I want to, but oh no, one name is going to be name dropped for a good reason. But let me inform you of what happened yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I came on, and then in my mind, the first thing that I had to say was, I know JJ had a problem about not being able to show up in live chat, and he can only be seen in top chat. So I was trying to help him fix his problem, because I went out of my way and I was like, let me see if I can help him. And I was trying to, and he followed some instructions, but then he started spamming my chat. But he started spamming my chat on one point of it to see if other people can see him. Okay? Then I started I wanted to go into my usual, when I do my zatsu portion, I usually tell you guys, okay, let me change gears and tell you about what's happening for the rest of the week. Typically when I say that, I would expect you guys to just stop yapping and let me concentrate, because I do say quite frequently, don't go off rails, because then I'm gonna get distracted and then I can't say what I need to say. Alright, so that's important too. However, JJ started spamming chat to see if people can see him. Then people were starting to talk back to him. Then someone came in and was like, did you know Garfield hates Mondays? And I was like, I can't deal with this right now. Why is this the first thing that you're saying when you get into my chat? So I bonked him. I immediately bonked him out, because I was like, why is that the first thing you're saying, my guy, when you come into my chat? Like, at least be normal, So that guy got bonked. Everyone started laughing. And then I was like, my head is not focused. I cannot focus right now. And then someone said, distract her more. And then I was like, I genuinely can't. So I closed chat, and by closed chat, I mean I just minimized chat. And then I was like, y'all can kiss or whatever. So everyone started kissing each other. Then a certain someone, Ada, did stream pause? Okay, I think I may be back. I'm not sure. Hello? Am I back? Hopefully I'm back. Yeah, I saw that there was a little hiccup. Okay, good. So second distraction. Okay, second distraction started happening. My model got back. Okay, great. Second distraction started happening after I blocked the guy that said, let's hate, stream started. All right, good. Let me rewind a little bit, yeah? Guy comes in, says the weirdest first chat. I bonk him. Everyone starts laughing. And then I go and I say, I'm getting distracted. And then someone else says, okay, great, let's distract her more. So I was like, I can't deal with this right now. I minimized chat. And I was like, y'all can kiss or whatever. And everyone started spamming even more. I was like, I was trying to talk, and then I saw everything, and I was like, okay, let me start again from the beginning. And then someone specifically wrote, let's riot. You know who you are. If you're not here, and you don't know who wrote that, you know, it is what it is. But after that specific person wrote, let's riot, it got worse, and more people started to spam, and they started spamming in order to riot. And I was like, I'm not gonna deal with this today. That's it. And then I hopped off. All right? So that's why stream ended. Now, once stream ended, everyone went to the next room, and Frog, you were there. You asked what happened. Someone responded to you, but Sloth, I have to talk about Sloth now. Sloth specifically started saying some stuff and was like, she's not gonna stop me from rioting. I'm gonna keep on rioting. I'm gonna keep on rioting and no one can silence me. So I was like, this is getting extremely out of hand. So that's why I deleted all of the rooms for the week. Now, after I deleted all of the rooms for the week, Sloth went to the last stream that I did, which was the hand cam stream, and wrote, all the petitos are never going to forget this day. And she can't silence me. Sloth is blocked. Sloth, I don't know. It kept going on Sloth's end. He kept pushing it. Why? I genuinely don't know. So I was like, I need to set some boundaries here. I need to come on. I was like, let me come on sooner rather than later. I didn't want to prolong anything, but it's like, how like, you guys are not children, you know? But I was like, this is kind of ridiculous, you know? Anywho, Sloth is blocked. He has an alt account, I know that already, but I blocked him yesterday because I was like, this is getting too out of hand. Couple of things going forward now, especially after I blocked Sloth, and I want to make sure. Oh, am I still here? I fear that stream may have stuttered again. I can't tell. I apologize if things are gonna cut off or not cut off or cut off or not cut off. I'm still here. Okay, great. Couple of things are gonna happen going forward, by the way. So I wanted to make sure that I was, what's the term, like, I set my boundaries clear, especially after I had to block Sloth. Yeah, but you're still a little confused on what causes the riot. I'm gonna have to tell you, I'm confused myself. Some people just like to do it because they like to see me angry. And this is something that I have to go into right now, yeah? I understand that the spam started because of two reasons. First reason is because I told Jay, I was trying to help JJ yesterday. And he took it too far. So, because of that, you know, I got distracted. I shouldn't have helped him. So I was like, I'm not gonna be helping you guys if you have problems anymore with chat and your chat's not appearing. I'm not going to be helping you guys anymore. You're gonna have to deal with that on yourself, okay? That's number one. Number two, I'm gonna get to your comment just now, Spark. Number two is, it seemed to me that everyone thought it was funny. And they probably thought that it was funny because there's probably like a little sort of relationship thing that we have in terms of like, you thought it was cute and you thought it was funny that I was getting distracted, but it happened once, twice, 3 times I had to say that I'm getting too distracted. I feel like if I had to say it not once but twice but 3 times, I'm too distracted, then at least at the third time, someone should have, as a good chunk of you guys should have been like, okay, I'm gonna stop. But obviously I should have been more clear. Also, oh drama, I'm sorry, I legit don't know the context. Goodbye. I should have put my foot down, I should have been more clear. Whatever. But because of what happened yesterday, I had to block Sloth. And I was also like, there's probably some sort of thing in you guys' head that was like, oh, I found it funny that she was getting distracted, but I couldn't tell. But I found it funny, and you guys kept going and going and going. I was like, well, things have to start changing going forward. So, number one, he's gone. Obviously, I said that already. If he comes in on his alt account, then I will block him again. It just had to be done. Hopefully you understand where I'm coming from, especially with the he rioted on the stream, and then he went to go riot in another room, then he had to go onto a VOD and start commenting. Like that, at that point, I'm legitimately have to think that you're crazy or that you're 5. Okay? Number 2 is, I think I probably made it so you guys, or some of you guys, thought that we're close friends or something of the sort. So because of that, going forward on games, and I also wanted to clear the air. Please don't add me on Steam anymore. That's number 1 if you were. And then in any games that have friend requests, the biggest one is Rivals, that I had a whole bunch of you guys added on. Don't add me on Rivals either. Don't add me in any sort of game anymore. I have to draw like clearer boundaries. And again, it's all because of what happened yesterday. I think like genuinely going forward, don't spam. I think that's basically what happened yesterday. Spam happened, period. Spam happened because, number 1, I was trying to help someone. Number 2, everyone started to think that I was funny, especially when it got to the first or second time, as you're saying, Spark, that nothing was said to indicate that I was going too far. It just ended. That's correct, because I was like, I can't tolerate this anymore. But also, I will also have to say that, I will also want to just put it out there, yeah? That if I have to say it like 3 times, then at least you should get it in your head that, oh, maybe let me calm down a little bit, yeah? But, I just wanted to make sure that I clarified that with you guys, that like, it is not okay to, what's the term? Encourage spam, especially if I'm trying to talk. I think in the matter of yesterday, if I can just put my foot down a little bit more clear, don't spam me if I'm trying to talk. If I'm starting to say I'm getting distracted and I have to say, well, oh god, now you distracted me more, I'm getting distracted, so let me start over again. That should not be your cue to be like to everyone else, let's spam her with some other thing, like let's riot, or let's spam her telling her that it's Dove Day. Hopefully that's clear to everyone. And I want to say it again, I'm pretty slow. I can't really tell you guys, hopefully you know that from being here and not being here for however long. But I just want to say I'm pretty slow. So again, don't, if I'm saying I'm getting distracted or I need to pause or I need to take a break, that should be your cue not to spam or not to distract me or not to do anything else. Again, I only name drop Sloth, but there are other folks that usually come here on a regular basis that were also a part of the problem. So, with that being said, I don't know if they're here today, but if that happens, if something like yesterday happens again going forward, just know that I will deal with you appropriately, whether it be a ban or it has to be some sort of timeout. But it most likely will be a ban, because I cannot deal with what happened with specifically what Sloth did yesterday. Some of you guys calm down. I don't want it to be like I'm blamed like for Sloth's behavior. Well, actually, because of Sloth's behavior, a big set of repercussions happened, yeah? But I'm just saying, don't go as far as he did, because he went off the rails yesterday. Having to go again to a different VOD, and then again to go comment on a live stream that didn't happen, and then have to go into a VOD. Please don't do that. All right? Any questions or anything that I need to clarify with you guys? My rules clearly cover spamming. Anyone who got bonked for it had it coming. I know. I even went to go, because before you chat in my stream, yeah, there are 3 different rules that pop up that you have to say yes to before you start chatting. And I have it to my 3 rules that I have there are: read all the rules in the description box, please stick to topic, do not spam. 1, 2, 3. And 2 and 3 got broken immediately yesterday. So that is why I was am I feeling okay? I felt very flustered. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt very flustered. I was like, I need to go take a hiatus for a month. Like, genuinely. I'm still genuinely sitting here right now. And I'm like, do I tell you guys I should go take a hiatus for a month? And then my brain is like, well, I don't really want to. I don't want to. I think I have to take like some sort of break or anything. I didn't sour you today as well, but you did what I had to do. I was mad. I was mad yesterday, and I was like, you know what? Again, like if I have to get treated like this, i.e., consistently spammed, and then consistently whatever else, then I'm just finna go sleep. I'm just finna go sleep. So then I slept, and then I thought about it, because I was like, I don't really like blocking people. And then another thing too, which I can't remember now if I explained it or not, Sloth has been here for a while, and Sloth shows up a lot, right? So it was like kind of weighing on me that I had to block him. But I also want to say, like, no matter how much money you send me, no matter how long I've known you for, if you go out of line, you're gone. And if you come back on some alt account and you're like, oh, this is me, so and so and so and so, I don't understand why I got blocked, I'm gonna clock you again and block you. Is the Dove Day stuff an issue? Thought it was a fun back and forth. Okay, let's go over that right now, actually, as you're asking that. To me, a couple of things. Sometimes I get that it's a joke, and I also respond with it's not Dove Day today, and then it's like a little banter that we have. I get that you enjoy it, but I think in terms of yesterday, especially if you were here yesterday, I said I'm distracted once. I said, oh my god, let me start over, because I'm now distracted twice. And now it turned into, let me rewind. Let me pull back my fishing rod that I casted one more time from the top, okay? I clocked someone, I said I'm distracted once, okay? Then someone decided to say, great, let's go ahead and start distracting her more. So now I'm distracted twice. And then as I'm distracted and I'm like, I can't think, I'm like, oh god, I'm really, really distracted right now. Someone goes in chat and says, let's riot, which in turn is encouraging spam and is distracting me now for a 3rd time. And everyone is going on now to follow in suit and spam. Do you see what's happening there? I think it's more so along the lines of, I kept, in my mind at least, Spark said he wasn't clear, but again, like, you didn't go off like other people went off, so I hope that you're understanding that I'm not really hampering on you. I'm hampering on those that encouraged people to do it and then spam more often, if that makes sense. Because I don't know who was here yesterday that was there besides Spark. If I'm trying to talk on a topic, I've said this multiple times, I believe, so if you've been here, you know that I say this. If something happens as a sort of distraction when I'm trying to talk, please stop. Please just, if I'm trying to talk and I'm trying to talk on some sort of topic, please let me get my words out, because I'm gonna forget. And then everyone, if it's something really important, i.e. I have to tell you like, oh, I have to change a stream for another day because so and so happened, or I'm not gonna come on here tomorrow, but you guys are just spamming, I'm gonna get so confused. And then I'm gonna forget. And then someone's gonna be like, well, you didn't make the announcement that you didn't do this and this and this and this. But because other petitos were spamming. Then what happens? Did I clarify? Hopefully I did. If you need me to clarify anything else, please let me know. But again, because of what happened yesterday, and it felt like to me that people thought that they could take it too far because of the relationship we built, that meant that I have to draw clearer boundaries. So this applies for some of you, but it doesn't apply for a lot of you. I had to go through a lot of friends lists today. It was primarily Steam and Rivals, and I had to delete a whole bunch of people because I was like, I can't do this going forward. Sadly, I cannot do this going forward, in the sense of like, how do I say this? Like, we probably play together so much, you think that we're on a good sense of... We're on like a good wavelength, that you probably think it's okay to like keep pushing and pushing and pushing. But then I was like, maybe I just have to, I have to like draw clear boundaries. So the only people that I have really are mods. I have Joncho, and then I have 𝗓𝗡𝗙. Do I have dyslexia? I don't know. I can't tell you if I do or if I don't, genuinely speaking. But I will say it hurt a lot yesterday that like, and I'm still kind of mad right now that out of all people, Sloth had to go that far. And I'm just mad. I'm I'm sad. It hurts. And genuinely, we're not, I know that I just said that we're not friends, and here I am like very sad. I guess that is what you have to take. That's the role you have to take with being a streamer. I think that's where my anger comes from. That I'm sad that I had to block people, and I'm sad that I had to bring up bigger boundaries. I love how I had to say that and the music is going, and I'm sure it's like the most happy-go-lucky music. But when one person does something, then I have to make sure it applies to everyone. If I need to take a break, after all, it's super understandable. Always do what you want. You're gonna have side combos and it'll distract you so you don't understand it's part of streaming. That's not what I'm talking about though, in this case. That's not what I'm talking about in this case though. I'm not talking about side combos. And even then, it's still the matter of if I'm talking on an important subject, which yesterday I deemed that to be something that was an important subject, yeah? Me trying to just talk to you about the daily stuff that I typically do every time I come on stream. That should be an indication for you guys to stop, at least to stop talking and listening for a little bit. Or as what happened yesterday, it was, oh, I'm gonna start causing distractions so she can't say what she needs to say. You saying side convos versus like, I'm gonna go out of my way to purposely distract her and spam chat. Those are two separate things. At least in my opinion. If you want to keep like making a point, because obviously like I'm not with you face to face, but if you want to keep, what's the term, explaining, then I'm more than okay to read, because this is all feedback, yeah? But yeah, going forward, I genuinely cannot add you guys on anything anymore. I'm sorry. I'm trying to move my model. Sorry for today being such a hampering day. I'm not gonna I can't add you guys on things anymore. In terms of like, how do I say this? I'm not gonna add you guys on things anymore. The only thing that I think is okay for you to add me on is on Monster Hunter. When we're going into squads, if you want the squad code, that's the only thing you can add me on. Other than that, I ask that you do not add me on anything else. I'm gonna make a video or post the new boundaries going forward to those who missed the VOD? No. And I will tell you why that I don't think it's necessary to make the video. There are a couple of things here that I need to address with that specific comment. Number one, I kind of forced my hand to do the other video as to why I had to make a model. Yeah. And I don't want my video tabs to be filled with, oh, as that person came in that was never here before. Oh, drama happened. I need to know what the tea is. I hate that. I hate it. And I don't think it's necessary for me to consistently fill up my video feed with that type of thing in order to attract a viewership that's interested in drama, and they're not necessarily here for me, but they feed off of drama. If people genuinely cared, they'll watch the video. If people genuinely cared, they'll understand that the message is follow the rule. Genuinely, the whole point of today is follow my rules. If you don't follow my rules, then you will get bonked. Hi, you're late. What did you miss? Now I have to go through this all over again. It's gonna be great. Those that just joined. I have to go through this all over again. Yesterday, everyone decided to start to spam me. Make a short pinned comment. I don't even know what to make that as short, to be honest. To genuinely be honest, I don't know what to say that's short enough to pin it. So, yesterday, and since you're here, I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out, JJ, because you were part of the problem yesterday. Yesterday, I came on, I tried to help you. You started spamming the chat. That part's okay. After that, someone came in. They distracted me. And they said, did you know Garfield hate Mondays? And I got distracted again. Then, as I said, I got distracted again as I was trying to talk. Someone said, let's distract her more. And I got distracted again as I was trying to talk. So I said, let me try again for a third time. And then you specifically said, let's riot. And that started a whole thing yesterday. That started a whole thing yesterday, JJ. Where everyone started spamming again. I ended stream because I was like, if everyone's gonna spam, I can't do this anymore. Then Slop decided to continue spamming in another live stream room. And then I had to close the live stream room because he was spamming in there. And then he went to a VOD and he started commenting about rioting and all of that. And then I had to delete, just had to block him from the channel. So, again, going forward, if I'm talking, just hear me out, because again, there's a difference. There's a difference again, by the way, because I want to pull Spark's comment back here. There's a difference between a side conversation versus encouraging spam. Those are two different things together. Actually, let me talk about that a little bit more. If you're having a side conversation, I think I said this already. If you're having a side conversation in chat, especially when things are quiet, that's okay. I typically allow for that to happen. I don't even think I say to you guys like, oh, like, please don't do that. But side conversation also varies by what's going on. Spark, if you're still here, I would like your input specifically. There used to be someone that used to come in here and they were always like, oh, has anyone seen the new Demon Slayer movie? Oh, what is everyone's opinion on Genshin Impact? Oh, what kind of socks is everyone wearing today in chat? That's different from, let's say, someone coming in here and then they're like, hey Spark, how was your day today? What did you have for dinner? Oh, did you see the new Monster Hunter update? I feel like that as a side conversation is different from the other side conversation. So side conversations vary, right? That's one thing. The second thing is, again, just be mindful of spamming, especially if I'm saying I need to talk about something, because I genuinely don't want to come on here and be like, I'm seeing people as I'm saying I'm getting distracted and I need to talk about something. Oh, let's distract her even more. Or oh, let's riot. Hopefully that's clear. Which type of side conversation do you approve of? Okay. Let me open up... I was gonna say, let me open up Paint, but... I feel like when you always join someone has been bad. This is your second time. I'm so sorry, yo. I'm genuinely so sorry. Why is this happening? I don't know. And this time it's just someone that I don't really, I didn't really think that they were gonna do it. Okay. Eru specifically. Let's say I have... I'm trying to think of a game that I have. Let's say I'm playing a game, yeah? Let's say I have a game up on screen. I'm trying to lock in on said game. I'm trying to lock in on said game, and there's no talking, right? If you have a friend in chat, let's call your friend. Let's say you see your friend in chat and you're like, hey friend, did you see Monster Hunter or something else that I play on stream, right? Did you see the Monster Hunter update? Did you fight the boss yet? How was it? Was it hard? Was the boss hard? And then y'all talk about that. That's okay. That's fine. I don't mind. Or let's say I'm playing Mario Galaxy and you're like, oh, I remember when this boss was very difficult for me. Yeah, I had problems with so-and-so too. That's okay. That's fine. If there's a side conversation and someone comes in and they start spamming, oh, do you like so-and-so character? Oh, do you like socks? Oh, do you like this? Oh, do you like that? And they're jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. Then that's not okay. Hopefully that makes sense. There was someone specific that used to come in here and they just did that all the time. Like they're starting a conversation, not necessarily to start a conversation, but just to have attention on them. I don't even know if that even makes sense. No more... And see how the jumping out at others can be really distracting and bothersome. Yeah. Okay. Wanted to ask... Okay, hold on. Out of the left field, weirdest questions to attract attention or distract someone. Genuinely, yes. Like the most out of field, yes. The most out of field questions. Or you're just asking questions to ask questions, and as you're saying, to distract someone. And just to, again, just to get attention on yourself. So, again, with yesterday, thank you, Slaw, by the way, for taking accountability. I appreciate that. You shouldn't, if I'm saying that I'm getting distracted, that shouldn't be like an indicator to keep being like, let's distract her more. But in this case, Slaw did it once. Alright? But then, JJ, you went to say, let's riot, after I was trying to help you. I think that's something else that got me mad yesterday. I was genuinely trying to help you yesterday so people can see your chats. And you were spamming. And then you encouraged a different type of spam by starting to say to everyone, let's riot. So I think that's another thing that happened yesterday. One half of it, I'm like, it's my fault that I started to encourage spam because I was trying to help you get seen in chat. But I think on the other half of it, it's also like, you were spamming already, but it was spamming for good intention. At least that's how I view it as. But like going forward, it's not really going forward necessarily, but after that, you started to say, let's riot now. And that encouraged more spam. When I was just trying to talk. And then that riot, by the way, if you were in here, it continued to another live stream room, and it continued after I had to delete the live stream room into a VOD. And it's like, why? So again, if in the case you haven't seen already, like my mouth wants to say I'm sorry, but I shouldn't be sorry. I have to put up stronger boundaries. So no more adding me on things anymore after what happened yesterday. I had to delete pretty much everyone except for Pajancho and Ephero. If you wanna play Monster Hunter together, you can go into the squad. But that's it. I can't accept friends requests anymore. I have to make that line clear. Yeah. Anything else? I feel like anything else is so bad, but I genuinely am sitting here right now and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go because I feel like I'm gonna cry. I'm so sorry.